Have you ever been walking around and you decided, I want to take some great photos, but like, oh, I want to get that close-up thing on that flower, but I can't because, you can't do macro with an iPhone or something like that, or you want just a little bit more reach with something, and you're like, I can't because I'm, constricted, it's not wide enough. Well, I'm here to give the eye exam on the Olloclip, or the Olloclip, whatever you want to call it, and I think it's a pretty cool feature. I think it's a pretty cool piece of equipment to have just as you walk around. So let's give it the old eye exam. Let's do this. So as you saw, it comes in a little microfiber cloth, and it's just this little thing. It just fits in your hand. It's easy to fit in the pocket. But it's a 3-in-1 lens system. You have the macro feature, which and I'll show you in a second how they all work, which you just unscrew one thing. You have the wide angle feature, which just gives you a little bit more of a reach, and you have the fisheye feature. And as I said, I'll show you some of these examples as well as I talk about them really quickly. There's not a ton to say because it is what it is, but it's a really cool product. And as I said, it's the same thing for the 5 if you have the 4 and the 4S. They make different things for your iPhone and everything like that. So it's a pretty cool little thing. So before I get into showing you exactly what this looks like, you cannot put this on if you have a case on your phone. So I use a LifeProof case and it won't fit. See? It won't fit. So it needs to be the size of the phone. So you can't have any case on it. That's a huge downfall. But does that really mean, a lot? Do a lot of people have cases? I wish they made something that was a little bit more adjustable. I think that would be a good feature, but I don't mind it once in a while taking my case off and just walking around with this because it allows me to get something else. But it's got an awesome aluminum build, so it's very sturdy. It's not cheap plasticky type of stuff, so you're not paying for some kind of junk. And in all reality, it only costs $63. Now, people might be like, that's a lot of money for something like this. I don't feel like it's that bad, but once again, I don't mind it. I think it's a really cool thing. It's actually kind of worth the price. And the lenses, these lenses are not plastic junk either. They're made of absolute glass. They're glass. As I said, they're not plasticky junk. So you're getting something good. You're putting glass over glass, which does, just a photography, it does take away a little bit of the image quality, but not that much. So let's dive into it, and I'll show you each quick thing, and we'll go from there. All right, so to start off, I'll just show you how easy it is to install as well. It's got to be using with the rear-facing camera. It cannot do anything with the front camera because it doesn't connect here, so it's got to be on the corner. So as I said, literally all you do is you line it up so that way that opening's there, and you put it over top, and it covers up your phone. So that's what it is. It'll interrupt the flashes too, so if you're trying to use flash, you won't get really a light at all, because as I said, if you can see, it's actually being blocked right here. But the optics looks great, and it is what it is. So as I said, very easy to install. You put it in, you can't have access to your power button either, and as I said, you cannot use a case. But one of the first things I'll show you is the macro feature, and this thing is awesome. So as you're looking at it, you get about a 10 times multiplier. So I have an example where I took a picture of some change on a bed sheet. Look at the fine thread. Look at the fiber on the on the bed, and look exactly at the coin. You get a lot, and I think it's you get about up to 12 to 15 millimeters close to it. If not, you're gonna get something blurry. If I want to take a macro of my camera or something, this would be all blurry right now. So you have to be very close to the subject. Yet again, that's macro, and you get a lot of detail. It's really sharp. Pretty much almost all around in regards to that. Now switching over to the big guy, you get the fisheye, and this is a true fisheye. You get about a 180-degree view. So you put this in, and you just take it is what it is. So you're gonna get the fisheye. You're gonna get the black bars around the corners and everything like that, as you see. And if you look really closely, the dead center of the photo is in clear tack sharp, and then it falls off pretty quickly. So you're getting the fisheye effect. You can fit a lot in, but as I said, you're only getting that middle part tack sharp, and you get the black vignetting around the edges from the fisheye. So this is the macro without this one piece on, and you get this by screwing this back on, and then you get your wide angle feature. And basically you're doubling the view of your iPhone. So instead of seeing this, and I'll show you the example, so seeing this, you're seeing this. So you're getting more, you're allowing your camera to see more information. So the Olloclip's a pretty cool thing. It's awesome to carry around. As I said, it's not bulky, it's cheap, and it's so easy to install. It's just boom, boom. But the really big downside is it might be a bit pricey for someone if they don't feel like, carrying it around, or if they don't feel like taking off their case, because that is kind of annoying. I wish, as I said, I wish it was adjustable to something to where it could be like spring loaded or something like that. Even if it costs about $70, I feel like that would be better, be more versatile, and you could use it all around. So my eye exam says It's got pretty good vision. It's a pretty cool thing. Great optics, fantastically sharp when you need it. As I said, you're putting glass on glass, not plastic on glass, so it's going to be better. The optics going to be better, and the build is great. So if you knock it around or anything like that, it won't dent, it won't ding a lot. So it's a pretty cool thing. I say check it out. The Olloclip or the Olloclip for the iPhone 5 or with any iPhone system. Check them out. It's a pretty cool feature. Boom.